What is going on, everybody? The last UFC event on old ESPN has just concluded. What a fight it was, or what a event it was, right? I fell asleep during most of the card, but I did not get to see Amazov get his submission win. But it's good stuff, man. A lot of people told me that Manel Kopp wouldn't be able to knock out Royval, and well, he did first round. Very impressive. I mean, he's got really fast hands, but for Royval, man, like, been a big fan of him for a long time, and his shots just don't do anything. They just don't deter enough flyweights, to not want to strike with him. So very, very impressive for Royval. Um, for Kevin Vallejos, I I don't know. I'm not super high on Kevin Vallejos, but he definitely he did the damn thing. He waited a lot before he eventually did get that KO. But I don't know, man. Are you done with your hangover nap? I don't know if I was hungover, but yeah, I am done with my nap. Good to see you though, Kenny. What do you think about Kevin Vallejos though? He's only 24, super young. Just got a spinning back fist or back elbow KO over Giga. Super impressive. I liked it a lot. But he waited. He just waited so long. I don't see like future champ in him, but I mean, great performance from him tonight for sure. I do have the press conference up right here. It's going to start shortly. I wonder if Dana White will speak. It's kind of what I'm looking forward to. Some Dana White yap nonsense. Yo, what is up, Isha? Here, guys. Ramen before deep. So I'm staying at someone's house. So I don't know if I'll be able to hop on deep. I would love to. What's up, Andrew A? Yo, hop on. Hop on though, guys. Let's talk. Let's talk some UFC. Yes, please. Let's watch the conference. Yeah, we're definitely gonna watch it when it's up. But yeah, there's the link. So yeah, what happened to Hank, Kenny? I was told that some bad things happened to Hank. Does anyone know? Isha Cop supremacy. Did you see that? The Gooch is booked against Amir Albazi. I tried to tell you, Isha, he ain't getting no title shot, especially because of Tyra. But tried to tell you, brother. Tried to tell you he's gonna fight Albazi. What bad things? Really bad, dude. Really bad. Um, Top will avenge his loss to Kyoji. A real passing of the torch moment. It will be, damn. Why are you trans? Um, I get a lot more perks. The government treats me better on disability. Kitty gamer, Yuwu. Yuwu. All right, fair enough. Glebos. Spasiba. Spasiba Glebos. Um, that's all I know. He told me about some act he did. Wait. On stage, and I could find it somewhere on the internet, apparently. What? Oh, smart. Yeah, Cole. Yeah, it's like, well, I'm on disability, so, Shit card. I thought it was a good card. I thought it was a good card, Tyler. I did fall asleep for half of it, but I thought it was a good card. I thought it was a really good card. Yeah, shit card. I'm like, what? I thought it was a great card. Uh, Tyler clearly doesn't watch MMA. He watches MMA Guru. So that should tell you everything you need to know. No one hits vapes on live. I do, but I can't in this room that I'm in. Like, 3 good finishes. I thought it was a good card. By the way, this is a panel, so anybody want to hop in the panel, feel free to. Gio, what's up, bro? How you
Everybody
doing?
hop in the panel.
Yeah. Hello from Washington State. What's up, dude? What's up, Brandon? Shout out to Washington State. I heard you guys are flooding, so Tyler thinks that finishes equal good card, and yes, refuses to watch deep. This guy doesn't even watch deep.
E-show,
Sorry, I'm
it's
gonna read a
good,
few more
bro.
comments. I'll read a few more comments and then we'll get into it. Can you do me a favor, my homie's trying to get
Get after
music?
those
His music's
comments.
heard. Can you play Polka Beat by Dig Bar? It's a fire rap. Give it 15 seconds. I promise it's gas. It sounds absolutely horrible. And I'm sure that your homie
Matua,
makes
stop trying to
trash
be
music.
profound.
I watched every fight so dull for most of the card. I fell asleep for half the card. How was the card, in your opinion? Tyler's saying it was trash. Teal.
Oh, me? No, it was a good card, dude. There were a couple of
Eh,
annoying fights, the stupid draw and fucking Cesar Almeida just not knowing how to get up.
No, the draw
But
was preordained in the stars, baby.
oh yeah. You've lost a small fortune betting on draws constantly, and you won back $320.
I've bet $30 lifetime, and I put 5 on the draw.
I don't believe it.
Can you move
No one
rooms so you can
bets
hit the
draws.
vape? I will in a little bit. Now. What's up, Kyle? Are any hookers coming on the panel? I hope so. I hope so. Any hookers out there
Kenny
want to
calling
come
me a
on the panel?
socialist. Why am I a
What is he?
socialist?
He said you're a socialist. Yeah, hop on the
This guy
panel though,
spelled
guys.
misspelled the fuck out of my name. Yeah, come on panel, Kenny. Kenny, I'll interact with you.
The
That's
end
what
was
you've
good,
always
but
been
don't forget
fighting.
the rest, which was shit. What? Okay, so what
Oh,
did
come
you
on,
think?
that head kick knockout by
That was
Costa, the
sick.
fucking Vallejo's also.
So what would you give the event overall? Because I fell asleep for the beginning of the
What
card.
I did 9 out of 10 for 323, so I
Oh,
don't know, 7.5, I guess. It's good for a fight night, right?
yeah. What did you think? Give me like your top 3 moments from the card.
Costa, that head kick knockout was sick.
It's super sick.
Yeah, I liked that. I mean, of the 3 heavyweight fights, I like that Aspen made shit, exciting. Um,
He's definitely gonna be
uh,
fun. I don't think he's gonna go very far. But he's a super fun fighter, dude. You can't knock him for that. He trains
yeah.
with Alvin Guzzi Hines, another really
Mhm.
fun fighter. So,
What makes you
um,
say that he won't go far? Because like I could see him beating like Buchecha or Kennedy, to be honest.
well, I guess going far in the heavyweight division is slippery slope, but
Sure.
I don't think he'll be like a top 5 guy or top
Nah.
10 guy. That's all I mean.
Yeah.
Um, let's see.
He would have to
The first 2
improve
fights were
vastly.
good, but the middle of the card was so bad. Tyler is just baiting like the master he is. No way he thinks it was a bad card. Tyler is a troll.
Yeah.
No, you should. Tyler is just a very young kid. He's like 17. He's a senior in high school, and he watches
Is
MMA Guru, so he's corrupted.
that
Um,
legal?
to watch MMA Guru when you're 17?
Okay, sure. That's what I'm at. Yeah,
There
I'm
was
gonna hit
5
some
good KOs
nicotine
and
for
one
a
nice
little
submission.
bit.
I thought it was a good card. Somebody hit the nicotine.
Yeah, I got you.
He's gonna get out grappled eventually. Yeah, that's the problem because Denzel Freeman already did, and I
So
can see that
Denzel
happening.
Freeman, by the way, is fighting Josh Hokett, and who
Hmm.
probably is gonna beat him.
Well,
They're doing these like
Well,
matchups
that
with
has
newly
nothing
signed
to do
men.
with this card. So
No,
thanks
I
for
know,
that.
but sure,
But
whatever. It's
no.
said
What did
Denzel
you think
Freeman.
about Roy Val getting clipped by Cop so early?
It was one of 2 ways the fight could have gone,
Okay.
which is why I mean I rarely hedge bets, but I had a little bit of money on Cop by
Okay.
knockout because it was the first or second round knockout or it was Royval by decision.
And so you officially did pick him by or you picked Roy Val by decision, correct?
Royval by decision.
Okay.
I didn't think he would get like, I didn't think he would never like. I mean, he had opportunities to shoot takedowns, center octagon, which he should have done because that was really his only edge. Like,
Sorry, I forgot to add you to the stage. I don't know how long you've been sitting there. Who is this?
Ying.
Ying. What's up, Showeather? Showeather.
show
What's up,
weather,
brother?
What's up? What's up?
show
Give
weather.
me
How'd
your
you do on?
Yeah, how'd you
Oh, go
do?
ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, how did?
Wait, how do I do on the card?
Yeah,
Yeah,
picks
yeah,
wise.
yeah.
I went 9 for 12.
You did
Nice.
second place in my Topology league. You did fantastic tonight, man.
That's great, dude. Someday you'll
Of
place
course
first like
I
I did.
did. I always do fantastic.
Yeah.
No
What
shit.
was
Yeah, show
your
others is minimal.
what was like your proudest pick, I guess, that you got correct?
Yeah.
Manel kept sleeping Ravel.
Nice, nice.
Bro, I tried telling you, you know what? Ravel, you don't take damage like you did in the van fight and ever be the same.
mm,
Yeah.
it was a
Maybe.
tough fight. I mean, it's a good point. Oh shit. I figured since Vane couldn't finish him though, that a cop wouldn't. But I ended up settling on picking him by third round KO. I thought it would take more time. But did you think it was interesting? Because you watched my preview show other, and people were like telling me like, dude, there's no way like Cop knocks out Royval, and I'm like, I mean, Royval could win, but Cop's so fast and he's got a lot of power for flyweight. I think he's probably one of the best punchers in the division, probably behind Van. So
Bro, if Kevin Vallejos didn't exist, then Cap might be the greatest fighter of all time.
Kevin Vallejos up there, you got to put him like top. I mean, it's like what, like Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, Kevin Vallejos, right?
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
exactly.
Ask Matt Pocoyo.
When's the Combat Casual Combat Sports Award show? We're gonna do worst of the year, so very soon. I picked Cop by first round KO. I figured it was best chance. Sure. Do Cop versus Tyra in Japan? No, 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 no. No. I mean, so we should talk about this.
Yeah.
Okay, it's obviously Tyra versus Van next, right?
Yeah. Which Tyra wins, if we're being honest.
Now, who does Cop fight?
Dude, who does Cop fight? Does he fight before? You know, does he fight? Did he fight before? I mean, who is that?
It's tough
I
because
mean,
Cop's not very reliable. I don't know if the UFC necessarily wants him as champ for that
maybe
reason, but I do think
Moreno.
he's very marketable.
Maybe Moreno, dude.
Nah, that's nah.
I mean, who else is there that's that close to the top of the division?
God, that's such a good question, though.
And Pinto is gonna be out with a fucking injury. They already fought. Yeah, there's like, yeah, no, it would have to be Moreno.
Bro, I don't care. You know what? Strip Van, make Tyra versus Cap. Let's just forget Van ever existed.
Oh,
I mean, Burma's falling apart. We can just get rid of him.
now,
Move on with our lives.
So
come on,
whether
he's
who
finna.
wins,
He's
who
okay.
wins Tyra
Kyoji's gonna
versus
clean up on a mirror, so it's gonna be Kyoji versus Cop rematch.
Oh, yeah, hey, that's a play. That's a play right there.
That's what it's gonna be for sure. And Kyoji's gonna destroy Amir Albazi, like for sure.
Yeah,
Of course, but dude, that fight's in 2 months, dude.
And
And they're gonna do that fight. Then
when's the last time?
second,
When's the last time Cop fought?
uh, when was Amabab?
Gio, you
Never
don't
fought this fight.
you don't plan
Yeah, he
long
doesn't
term.
fight very.
You don't
No,
plan
yeah,
ahead far
no. I
enough,
mean,
buddy.
I guess they might do that. Yeah,
You have short term memory.
I don't have short-term memory.
I don't.
I remember
Everyone has
fights you've
short term
never
memory.
seen.
Yeah. I want the
I
guy
don't
to
know. You mean
to
short-term
use me
memory?
as his personal. Wow. All right. Well, maybe we can
Short-term
arrange
was so
something.
far from what you meant, by the way. So
I know.
short-term memory
I'm a retard.
loss.
It's fine. Everyone knows this.
Nah, you're
Okay.
fairly
So, well, okay. Co-main event: Kevin Vallejos, greatest fighter of all time, according to like 90% of the
Bro,
population.
he what's funny about that is the third fight of a 3-fight contract, and he's now ranked, right? Which Costa, I think Costa just fought his 6th or 7th fight in the UFC and remains unranked. With Edge good or even more impressive of a knockout on this card, he probably deserves a ranked opponent at this point.
Well, he's fighting. Well, I guess that is interesting. thing you bring up. I mean, I think that they saw a lot in Kevin Vallejos and wanted to give him a ranked fighter.
Yeah, yeah.
Now
Versus improved my
when you look
grappling.
at his resume, like he's got a pretty good one. I mean, and now knocking out Giga Chikadze, something that not a lot of people.
No one did.
Yeah, I was gonna say, has Giga ever been knocked out in the UFC?
No, not even by Calvin Cater. Fucking styled on him 50-44.
That is very impressive. Yeah.
This
So
is why he's the greatest fighter of all time.
I mean, be serious with me though, Showweather. Like Kevin Vallejos is not gonna be champ.
I mean, dude, he's only
I
24,
mean,
bro.
who needs
I
to be
mean,
champ when you're the greatest fighter of all time?
true that. Yeah, that's very true. Like, what is the belt really
I
worth?
mean, look, the guy's 24. He's got a lot of potential. He still has some work to do. He was waiting a long time to do anything to Giga, but when he finally did, I mean, obviously got the knockout, so good for him.
I
But
was very nervous that he was gonna be gun shy and stay at kicking range, and that looked like it was starting to happen. And then he fucking, dude, that back fist was fucking.
Never any
it's
doubt.
funny.
I never had any doubt that he would win.
That's why I didn't need it. That's why I locked him.
Cop finally
That's
showed
why.
his potential like he did in Ryzen. I mean, has he not been showing his potential this whole time? Like what? This is
I
so
mean,
stupid.
he's
Like
at. I
what the
mean,
hell
that
is going on?
Felipe
Like
Dos Santos
Vidal
fight
Cop's
was.
been good since he got in the UFC, just because he lost
Dude,
to Muhammad Mokaev.
he's had fights where he's looked shit, dude. The Felipe Dos Santos fight, the dude debuted on short notice against him. I mean, yeah,
So would you agree with that?
Muhammad.
He's finally
Yeah,
showing his potential. Check Dana White's story. Tyler, I'm literally doing a stream right now. How about you just tell me what he said? That would be easier. Loner says Valeos champ 2032. Dude, that's like 7 years away.
yeah. I think he's
Um,
gonna be dead by then, bro.
is Isha a YouTube outlaw now? Yes.
Oh yeah,
Comp has
shit.
not
I
been as
agree.
exciting.
Yeah,
It's
I
almost
just
like
got
the
out of
UFC rule
YouTube.
set is worse than Ryzen.
I wish they would have soccer kicks in the UFC.
Everybody does. He posted close-ups of the cut of Sean Sharif. Sharif don't like it.
We're off.
What the fuck else happened on this stupid ass card? Anything you guys want to talk about?
Frenchie getting slipped.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Morgan Sherrier.
I thought that was gonna be a little bit of a closer fight, but nope. I knew I locked Costa for a reason. That was a fucking sow killed fucking high kick knockout, bro.
I actually talked to you, Gio, before the card, and I was like, Morgan Sherrier. You're like, no, dude, Costa. And I was like, why? And you were just like, well, like, look who he's beat. Look who Sherrier's beat. Like, yeah, he knocked out Nate Landwehr, but I mean, it was Sherrier takes damage. Costa has a
Yeah.
lot more tools in the toolbox, and I ended up picking Costa as well. But I was not expecting him to fucking get that
Yeah, no,
sick
I wasn't
knockout, too.
expecting that.
Very
That's
impressive for
ferocious.
him. Loner says they should do Cop versus Van next. God, I would fucking love that, dude. God, that's the fight to make. And Tyra versus Horiguchi for UFC Japan. Winners fight each other again in Japan. The issue is it's not like the UFC is just like, I mean, they probably have the power to do this, but they're not just like gonna go to Japan. You know, like it would take them a long, like probably wouldn't go to like deep into next year if they did go. Cherrier can go have a baguette and retire and get the fuck out of here. Oh, come on.
Well, he's only knocked. He knocked out Gabriel Miranda. It was like glass shot. It's like, yeah, he was never that good, bro.
Yeah, Horiguchi did just get booked by Amir.
Yeah,
So let's
dude,
see
the
what
main
else.
event. Was sick.
What else happened on this card? Oh yeah, let's talk about the $10 that gosh, it
I
felt
knew. Yeah.
so good
All right. So,
to win another bet against Giuliano Argenti.
Are we
Gosh,
tied now? 2-2.
it's like yes, we're 2-2. But
All right. The
I
next
tried to tell
Bellator guy
you,
that comes over.
I tried to tell you that Amazov is a bad
Yeah.
motherfucker. But I didn't watch the fight, so I need you guys to help me break it down. Show
Break
weather, what
down
happened in this
stuff.
fight, bro?
Domination.
How did he do it?
Domination. Bro, Neil Magny sucks, man. Every
Hmm.
fight he wins, he's like getting his ass beat the whole
Yeah,
fight, and
that's
then he
very
pulls
true.
out Haitian voodoo to get like a little finish at the end, and everyone's like, "Oh man, Magny's so underrated. Magny's so good." Then he fights someone legit, and he looks like shit every single time. Carlos
So
Prates
that's
literally
not
abused him.
incorrect. I have a record of my unbroken record of 7 times picking Magni to win or lose correctly was just broken tonight.
That's hilarious.
His last 7
Well, and
fights.
of course, I would be the one to do it, but more importantly, I can't take all
You
the
didn't
credit.
do.
Yaroslav Amosov is he's legit. So, can you guys tell me what happened? Like, so what, just quick takedown for Amosov, then he just gets right into the anaconda, or
Yeah, pretty much.
wow, no
So,
resistance?
a little bit, barely. I mean, as soon as
Nah,
he
Magny defended the first one, and then second one,
yeah, a little bit.
Yaroslav got it, and yeah, it was pretty easy transition from there.
That's impressive because he really doesn't have a lot of subs on his
Is
resume.
one in Bellator.
Wow, wow. I mean, show other. I mean, obviously, Gio has never seen Yaroslav Amosov fight because otherwise, why would he have picked Neil Magny to win? Um, does he look
Oh.
like upgraded? Like, does he look like he's been? Like,
Bro,
what are your thoughts
all
on
right, hold
Amosov in
on,
the
wait. Let's
UFC?
stop this fiasco. So, like, MVP and Amosov now, right? That's 2 Bellator guys that haven't come to the UFC and looked embarrassing, right? Like, how many have Pico, Patchy Mix, fucking Lance Faggot Jr., fucking who's the other one? Pitbull. So Bellator's 2-4.
You
Well,
act like
Eddie
this is the
Alvarez
only
won the
fighter ever
lightweight
from
belt, and he
Bellator,
came from
and you
Bellator.
No,
also act
I
like
just
a
mean this
ton of
last
UFC
generation
fighters
of
didn't go
Bellator.
over to Bellator and get smoked.
I just mean the last generation of Bellator guys that are debuting in the UFC. That did debut in the UFC
All right,
this
well, hold on.
year.
Can I talk to Showweather about what I think Amazov's potential is for the UFC before you
Sure.
just
Yeah, we were talking about him.
monopolize conversation?
Brady. Yeah, God, obviously. Yeah, dude. The floor is yours.
I'm waiting for Showweather.
Wait, what?
What do you think Amazov's hopes are for the welterweight division? What do you think he's gonna wait? How do you think he's gonna do?
I mean, top 10 at best, but he ain't touching the top 5. I
I
don't
don't
think
think
No,
so
he's
so.
not
either.
not the top 5.
No, it's the grapple heavy style. Just doesn't get it done in the year 2025, unless your name is Hamza Chimaev or Islam. But Yaroslav, I think his prime is fuck. He's 33. God damn it,
Not
man.
that it's not
Nah,
that old.
I've just seen him. I've seen where his style peaks, right? Because remember the Logan Storley fights were so close, and obviously Jason Jackson knocked him out. But no, Gio. I mean, it's like, what do you want? Like
Weird.
was Pitbull was way past his prime, man. Like
Yeah, no, I know.
you you can't
I
really
mean,
expect too
it's
much
a
out of
yeah. I
him.
mean,
Michael Venom
you know,
Page is a very impressive fighter, but he got a lot of
yeah. I
striking
like that he
heavy
went outside the
fights. And I
middle.
tried to tell you, with one other bet that I won against you, that you have to wrestle Michael Venom Page if you want to beat him. You know, like
Oh
if people are
yeah.
going to kickbox with him, it's
Dude,
just stupid. So,
I wasn't. That wasn't news to me. I was mad that Cannonier didn't fight. He could have done what he did in the 3rd round and the 2nd.
mhm.
But I did like that. I do like the MVP went to middleweight.
So I don't know, man. Like a lot of people told me, like, well, you actually, I called it. I knew you would say this. You're like, oh, another Bellator bum in the UFC. I'm
Well,
Gio.
dude. Okay. To be
Nah.
fair, there were 2 on this card, and only one fucking actually won a fight.
Who was
Oh,
the other one?
dude, bro, we all knew
Lance.
Lance Gibson Jr. was mid though. Like
Yeah, but
that's
yeah,
not
Lance
real.
Gibson
That's
Jr.
not a real guy.
Yeah,
Dude,
I wouldn't even. He
people
wasn't
picked
like
him, dude.
a.
I locked Bobby Green. I don't know what the fuck. That split decision was bullshit, by the way.
That
Like,
was, yeah. Lance Gibson Jr. was never anything good, and but like you're talking like people who have been champs, like
I know, dude,
like
I know.
Pitbull,
I'm just fucking,
Amazov
I'm coping
MVP.
a little bit.
Why are you coping, buddy? You feeling all right?
Huh? Yeah, better now that I coped. Yeah, that's
Okay,
what coping's about.
that's important. No, that's what I'm here for, man.
I mean, all
This
my
is a
box hit, I hedged hard with the fucking cop I knockout that paid well, and I'm looking on the
yo,
bright side of
Matua. Why
things.
is Matua not hopping on the panel? He said he
Yeah,
would.
because Amazon Monopoly MA. He can't even spell MMA because he's afraid that we'll make fun of his inability to spell words.
The UFC guys that went to Bellator and PFL, aside from Ngannou, are the ones that couldn't cut it in the UFC. Yeah, totally. Didn't Amazon get slapped by an old head like 2 fights ago? I don't think Jason Jackson's an old head.
Mm.
The guy that could destroy O'Malley lost to
Yeah,
Jacob Wilcats, by the way.
Tyler's
What we were saying
quite
about-
right about how embarrassingly hyped up Patchy Mix was.
Embarrassingly hyped up.
Yeah, dude, I mean, so many people were fucking saying Paget. Dude, I remember, I talked to Brutally Honest before he lost the Batista, and Brutally Honest was talking about how he's gonna be this new like fan favorite, like he's gonna take over the bantamweight division.
I mean, yeah,
Bantamweight was
that's
different.
retarded. I mean,
I mean,
but
yeah,
see, and it's like
I
Brutally
said
Honest
that.
he doesn't watch anything but the UFC either. It's embarrassing because it's like, dude, if you
No,
would have
sure he
watched
does.
Patchy
Sure he
Mix's last
does.
fight, you would have known that Mario Bautista would have been able to give him troubles. I picked Patchy to win that fight, but
Did
Patchy
you?
just, I mean, he has a cancer. He's a leukemia or something. Like the guy's not the same guy. Like, but if you would have watched his last fight with Magomedov, a guy who he sliced through in the Bellator Bantamweight Grand Prix, which is where Patchy did his best work and kind of got his recognition as a very legit bantamweight. And then you watch his fight after like a year or two layoff, a rematch against him. He struggled. So
Yeah,
it's like
split decision.
any
Yeah.
anybody that actually knew Patchy Mix's career and followed it would have known that Bautista would have given him problems. But I still picked
Only
him to
guys
win.
like Idaho who know combat sports. Everybody else
Exactly.
doesn't know shit.
Exactly. Nobody knows shit. Exactly.
Except
Bunch of
I picked
casuals.
Batista to win, and you picked Patchy Mix in that fight.
I did pick Patchy Mix. People were acting like Patchy Mix was the uncrowned king. I mean, there was a time where that certainly seemed like I said when he won the Bellator Bantamweight Grand Prix.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, fucking Patchy Mix is the shit. He's not the same guy because he's not fighting Bellator cans anymore. He's plateaued. Okay, I mean, I don't know, man. That was a really fun bantamweight division too with Stotts. Who else was in that fucking shit? Magomedov was good for a little bit. God, who's the
Fucking,
guy? Help me out, show
yeah.
weather. Who's the guy fighting in Ryzen now? The wrestler
Hispanic,
guy.
Who
Hispanic
you talking
last
about?
name, dude, too.
What,
I'm
Danny
talking about
Sabatelli?
Yeah, Danny Sabs. Yes, that was a fun bantamweight division. That Bellator had while Patchy was on top.
Yeah, there's something else. Dude,
Israel or
Aaron
Ilya?
sucks. Israel, what?
What? Ilya. I think Patchy's girl. Oh, what? Really? Damn. Juan Archuleta was in there too. He wasn't very good, but he was fun. What was I gonna say?
Tyler Fish was born in the 2020s. Yeah, dude, he's 5 years old.
Matua, why are you not hopping on this panel?
Matua's son is on his YouTube account typing his
Oh, that's
Tyler.
true. You know what? Matua told me he's babysitting today. Gio, would you let Matua babysit your children?
If I had children, I wouldn't let Matua's Polynesian hands anywhere near them.
Seems very irresponsible, doesn't it?
It does. Seems horrendously irresponsible. He might show
What
up
do you
in a
think is the worst
sarong.
thing that could happen if Matua would be watching your children? What would be your biggest
The
concern?
kids climb up on the counter. They're near like sharp objects, and Matua scrambles to like save them, but he's only wearing his island sarong and trips and falls.
Is it an open panel? Well, that's why I've been dropping the link in the chat. If it wasn't an open panel, I would have.
Why don't you
Yes,
just pin the
Kyle.
link?
I'm sorry. It is. Why don't you pin it? I can't. I don't know how.
You open a new tab with the shit open on YouTube so that your live chat on YouTube is open, and then do it.
I'm on my phone, in case you didn't notice.
Well, I don't know. You'd have to hit another device, I guess.
Yeah,
No, because StreamYards can go portrait from a computer.
I can't
now.
click it. That's your problem, Kyle. When's the Combat Casual Sports Award show? At the end of the year, buddy. We'll do the worst of the year.
Is that so? You're doing award shows. Let me ask: Is that so? So, like, are these awards going to fighters?
No,
Yes.
it don't go to anybody. It's just nonsense.
What?
Yeah,
No, come on. Tell me about your award show, bro.
it's just absolute nonsense. We're just handing out awards to absolutely nobody.
And
We're just
Amazon
having
doesn't
fun.
go?
You ever had fun in your life, Gio? Have you ever just
Yeah,
had
bro.
fun doing something?
Oh yeah, dude. I was in YouTube jail for a week. I went to Muay Thai every day except
Oh
one.
God, here we go again.
Got my, I don't know. I got my dick sucked in Vegas and went to UFC 323 live. You showed up in Vegas a week late so you could take fucking pictures in a tank top with a mirror behind you.
Yeah, I'm not talking
Feeling
about
yourself
like
from
vanity. I'm talking about like fun, just like
Yeah,
pure,
dude.
like
323 was a fucking
wholesome fun.
blast. I'm sorry, was that not wholesome enough because Pantoja broke his fucking arm?
I'm just asking you a question, man.
Bro, I mean, do I have to?
Do you know
I
anything
mean,
about fun? Just pure, just just
I
wholesome
love, dude. I love
fun.
fun. Dude, wait, you keep saying wholesome though. Like, there's
It wasn't
fun,
drug
there's
induced
wholesome
or
fun.
involved,
I wasn't on
premarital
drugs, bro.
sex.
I just said UFC 323 live, and you're acting like I was you're acting like I shot up before I went to my fucking seats, bro. Like,
That's a good point, Kenny. Have you ever had fun? I was in YouTube jail. Yeah, okay. Gabe Owens is going hard.
the point. No, it's just the first thing I said behind after Idaho
Gabe
got his
owners.
loaded question out. Mm.
Listen, Gio, you lost $10 to me, and I bet on the draw, which that's a great transition. What do you guys think about that draw? Did you
Yeah, no,
think
hold
that
on. Those two things had nothing
Disgrace.
to do
That
with
fight
each
you
was a
other.
thought? Wait, so you
disgrace.
didn't think that it should have been a draw, Showweather?
No, like, yeah, it was a draw. But the fight was a disgrace. This is why heavyweight
Yeah, it was
needs to go.
horrible.
This fight, bro, if anyone's gonna ask me why I hate heavyweight, I'm just gonna show them this fight, and then yeah, they'll shut up and agree with me. I already know.
Or Buchecha's first fight in the UFC.
What's
What
up,
up?
Kyle?
Not much, brother.
Who's Bio Brooklyn? Why is your name Bio Brooklyn?
That's my middle name, and I'm from Brooklyn.
Oh,
Your name's Idaho's fucking
just like the
statesman.
Dice Man. Oh, Gio is from Brooklyn.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's from Brooklyn. He knows Dice.
I'm from the Bronx.
He knows Dice.
Fuck you. You're
The
from
Bronx,
fucking
Goddamn
Brooklyn,
Dice
it's the same
Club.
thing.
Nah, you fuck
Sure
you.
it
You're
is.
from Eastern Washington.
Something like that. Anyway, yeah, it was a
What are you
disgrace.
guys talking
But that's
about?
why I bet on the draw, because I knew it would be a terrible fight. And I knew that I think Kennedy has been warned
Dude,
for
no
eye
one
pokes
cares
before.
about your journey up to betting on the draw, dude.
Wait, you bet on the draw?
Yeah, you bet $5 on a fucking draw.
Whoa, Kyle
Yo,
seems to care.
props to you, bro.
Kyle seems to care.
No, that's
Gio.
big, dude. Hey, props money,
Wrong
dude.
again.
Money.
This is why. This is
Money.
how I got to. This is how I got to this point of intolerance because I don't bragged about it. I said, "Congrats, man. That's dope. That's not good enough. He has to fucking. He needs more."
That's fucking yes,
And after a while, it's
yes,
like there's no
Kyle.
more
I did bet on the
congratulations to
draw.
give.
But again, it's because I
Oh,
just knew
you
that,
bet on the draw. Oh, that's cool,
yeah,
dude.
I knew that
Props.
Buchecha was shit, and I knew that Kennedy was shit, and I just
I bet on
figured some
Buchecha.
sloppy, dumb shit would happen. So
It really was awful. It really was awful.
it was terrible, but I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, I was thinking of ending it all after seeing that fight. I'm not gonna lie.
That's true, and then
If
Morgan
Frenchie didn't get
Sherrier.
slept in the next fight, I wouldn't be on this panel right
Right,
now.
dude. But how uplifting was that show? You were in my chat. It was fire.
Oh yes, but it's always a good day when the Frenchie gets put to bed.
Yeah. or the Canadian, right?
I live in France.
Yeah, but you're not French, Connor.
I know my wife
You're
is.
not a
Whoa,
Frenchman.
whoa, wait, you chose to live in France?
My wife had to when I had a
See, here's
stroke and we had to deport. So she had to deport
all right.
under the
Here,
new
Kyle,
thing. So
I can make
whatever.
this story. I can make this
Whoa,
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
whoa, hold
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, but
And I
see,
decided to
Kyle
go
is
with my
a
wife.
French wife. That's different.
Whoa. Well,
Uh,
I have a lot of things that I'm not gonna say right now.
It's whatever. I love my
what's
wife
that?
and she's a fucking hot as fuck. So
Nice,
Fair
nice.
enough. Fair enough.
Mm.
All right. So, anything else you guys want to talk about on this card?
There's something actually. I was pissed off that Jillian versus Lima
Yeah, that
got
sucks.
canceled.
I think Jillian Robertson's on a roll, man. I'm really stoked for her. She's looking really
Yeah,
good.
dude. She's ranked 10th. She would have been ranked 5th after beating Lima, so it's kind of a setback a little bit, but
Mm.
I mean, I do want to. I don't get to do it often. I just like to slowly rub it into Gio's face that Cobb won in a spectacular
yeah, no, I
fashion
know.
in a way
Yeah.
that you
What?
said
Hold on.
would
Hold
not
on.
Well, I
happen.
knew it would be
Can I?
be
Okay. Let me ask you guys one by one. All right. It's important, Gio. Listen. Why?
yeah, hold
Okay,
on.
Kyle.
Wait, are you
Kyle.
gonna ask how much money I made betting Cop by knockout hedging?
Um.
Because
Kyle. Why do
Yeah.
you think that so many people love to gloat when they win a disagreement against Argenti?
don't tell me about my
Well,
life.
he does a. Okay, I'll be honest. I'll be honest. He does a very keen job at making you feel like your pick was shit.
Okay. I think that's fair.
Dude,
Show other.
dude, am I
Hey,
Show
that's
like
other.
crying
realistically.
about it?
Show
He's
other. Why do
very.
you
He's
think so
really
many
good at
people
it.
enjoy gloating when they get a disagreement correct over Argenti?
Go for it, Charlotte.
Wow, I just have no idea, really. It's not like we have hours and hours of listening to Gio gloat about his picks on the stream all the time. Yeah,
Nah,
I
that's
just have
bullshit.
no idea why
Okay,
I enjoy
all right. Can
gloating
I ask you a
against Gio.
question? Can I ask you a question?
No, you
Between
can't
me and
ask a
Idaho,
question. You can't. You can't
which one of us? No,
because
no, hold
hold
on.
on. No, no. Let me
Which
tell
one
you
of us
why.
is
Because
hosting
you
a
have to
fucking
answer the question,
tournament
Gio. You have to
with a
answer the question.
huge pot,
The reason you
right?
can't is because you
Selflessly
have to
giving
answer a
back to the
question,
fucking
and the
community.
question is, Gio. I'll ask you the question. Why do you think so many people like to gloat when they win a disagreement on picks with you?
Because I'm a dickhead when I win picks, dude, and I'm ready for that. That's an environment I encourage. It's fun. You asked about fun. Remember you asked about fun before, dude? Like,
Do I
I don't know if
remember?
you
It was literally like
I don't know
three
if you
seconds ago.
understand
Do I
fun.
remember?
Yeah, do you remember?
You just said
No,
it.
you
Oh
were talking about.
man.
You said hold on. You said something about short-term memory before. Also, like,
Uh-huh.
I mean, yeah, you recall that, right? See, I don't know if you understand fun because I promote a competitive, environment of like glee and joy, and wholesome
Glee and joy, huh?
fucking yeah, and wholesome competition. And
Ah.
who are you
Whole
to lecture me
I'm not
about
lecturing you.
wholesome
I just
fun?
think it's funny. I just think it's funny when we finally,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you're good
but
on picks. You're good on picks.
are you? I know, dude. I'm
I'm
not.
about
See,
to
this is the
compliment
thing,
you.
though.
Hey, can you shut the fuck up so I could say something
No.
nice about you?
But wait, one question. Are you having you're having a good time, right? You got that Amazon pick, right?
Sure,
Good shit, right?
sure.
Yeah, it's
No, I'm having a good time
it's
because I bet the
fun.
draw, dog.
Yeah,
Dude, how much did you make if you don't mind me
that was
asking?
pretty slick. Except you also
330.
betted. You
Nice.
also bet
Off
the
of
draw.
5?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Fucking nice. That's beautiful.
Yeah, no, that was just sick. That was sick. You did bet the draw in the main event too, though.
I
'Cause
did.
I told you
Shut up.
never
Wait,
bet
wait.
another
You got
draw.
both draws?
There wasn't two
No,
draws on the
there
card,
wasn't
Kyle.
two draws.
Wait. What? I'm so confused right now. I'm pretty sure there was 2 draws.
It's all right. It's all right,
Oh,
man.
no. I was talking about a draw. Never mind. I was talking about a draw during the fight. Never mind.
So,
Irrelevant.
Idaho, do you remember what I told you after you won that draw bet?
Dude, don't do the remember when thing, dude.
I love it so much.
Oh my god.
It's
So
so
who's
fun to ask if you remember something that happened months ago.
Grimy? Do you want to answer Grimy's question? Anybody?
Uh, so who owes
So,
money? Nobody.
Me and
Buddy.
Argenti tied, but I still owe him 500. Blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, Kyle owes me $500, but yeah, no, Idaho won his $10 bet with me. Makes it 2-2 on bet. So the next bet we have
That
is
must have felt nice.
well,
But
yeah,
then,
sure.
him winning $10 off you, that must feel nice. If I won any money off you, I would have felt nice.
Oh,
Well, you
listen,
almost
trust
won
me.
50.
I've won plenty of money off of Giuliano.
Well, you won 2 bets. I won 2 bets. The next bet of Idaho is gonna be a goddamn
What's the
emotional one.
other bet that I won just recently?
No, that wasn't a real bet. So okay, hold on. To answer that question, we have to.
Well, I got
we have
real
to
money
introduce-
off of it, so
we hold on. We have to introduce Hank into this conversation, and
Okay.
then how.
It's easy to introduce Hank in the conversation.
give 5
Hank-
minutes. Can this
Alright.
story stick to under 5 minutes?
Oh, easily. Not even, dude. Not even fucking half that. So Hank went to India,
hmm
and he told everybody he was
You
going
got
to
to
India.
backtrack a little bit, though.
Okay, so there's a colleague of ours named Katya.
Oh my god.
Fightberry.
Okay, nice. Okay, sorry. I thought you were gonna start talking about Hank again.
No, yeah, no, and no, dude, I would not a colleague, but or associate or friend.
It's not,
but,
not the best.
so Fight Fairy has this bowl, this Indian bowl that she got from India, similar to this one. So when Hank was going to India, I was like, hey, dude, do me a favor. Look out for one of these. All right.
Why did you tell Hank to look out for one of those instead of just ordering one off
Because
the
I
internet?
told him, I was like, dude, if you see one of these for sale, like an authentic fucking Indian bowl dispensary, right? Or the a bowl emporium or conglomerate, right? Do me a
That's great.
favor. Do me a favor, Henry, and
Yeah, but why
let me
was
know.
this request made instead of just buying one yourself in America?
Because I had
Who's
no
Henry?
desire. I had no desire to go online and search
No,
for one. I
no,
wanted
no,
an
no. It's
authentic. I
because
wanted one. No, I didn't. See, you really believe that I was convinced they were
because
only
you
available.
told me multiple times that you could not buy them. You said word for word, you cannot buy these on the internet. You have to go to India.
Yeah,
And-
bro.
and-
I'm talking
and so you
shit,
got
dude.
the
I didn't
bowl.
You think I looked? I didn't.
Hold on, you got
look.
the bowl. So you got the bowl.
Yeah, and
And,
I got the bowl, and Hank never asked me for money, which is mysterious. But that's a whole other.
So I say to him, Gio, I go, you know what? Your bowl sounds like shit. Like, how come?
No, it's because I'm not doing it, but bringing things.
Oh my god, your balls sound
So
like shit.
I said, how come Fight Fairy sounds much better than yours? And he goes, oh, it's
He knows
because
how to do this shit, dude.
he's like, oh, it's because they're just hard to get. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, bro,
And I'm
I
like-
shrugged
and I'm like-
through the answer to that question while I was
and I'm
thinking about
like-
something else.
I'm like, Gio, like, I bet you I could buy the same exact bowl that she has on the internet, and I can find it in 5 minutes. He goes, no, you couldn't. I'm like, I'll bet you $100. He goes, okay. 5 minutes later, I found the same exact bowl for sale on the internet.
See, my young friend Idaho is what you call a megalomaniac, and I have a soft spot for him, and so I feed his ego every now and then with moments like the one he just recounted.
Yes, Grimy, he did pay the $100. Because Gio always pays his bets. He's a man of integrity.
What? Oh, the studio, dude. Dude. I really needed to start regularly streaming from my other apartment. Do you really have another place? Like, yes, it's been on stream. But yeah. I need to have this professionally clean.
All right, so anything else you guys want to talk about on this card?
Wait,
before we talk?
$100?
Yeah, you paid me $100
When?
because of the bowl thing. Do you remember? When I was just telling the story about the bowl?
Yeah, but
Do you remember?
Here's what really happened. Idaho's like, yo, Gio, like, could you front me some money while my
No,
channel
that's
is
retarded, dude. Okay, it's so funny because after I found the bowl, he goes, "Ah, this is a stupid bet," and I go,
Yeah,
"Too bad." Oh,
Dude,
God.
I think I deserve an award at your award show for like most charitable member of the community. I
No, it's
mean,
gonna be the worst of the worst.
oh well then no, dude. I mean, the
Grimy,
tournament.
Grimy asks, "What's next for Costa?" Well, Grimy, do I have the show for you, my friend? Who's up next on Monday night? Because
Yeah,
I will be driving back to Las Vegas or from Las Vegas on Sunday. So tune in for the exciting Jazz Hands version of Who's Up Next
yeah,
on Monday night with me and Giuliano Argenti.
yeah, yeah. Actually, I have a really good one. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna fucking. I'm
Well, you
gonna
could
save
say it. We
it.
could let one go. We could let one go.
See now it's like I feel like it's not that good, but I was gonna say Calvin Cater.
God, he's so washed.
He is washed, but he beat the fuck out of Giga.
Yeah, he did.
He's now ranked, right? He's now number 15 after beating Giga.
Yeah, Vallejos.
We're talking about a different
Vallejos.
fighter,
We're talking
but
about
yeah.
we're talking about Costa, yeah.
Oh shit, sorry.
Who I believe deserves a shot at the rankings after.
All right. So one by one, we're obviously in a new era of the UFC in the next, was it 6 weeks? Gio, give me like maybe your favorite moment, favorite thing about UFC being on ESPN, or you could take the time to roast ESPN Plus for being such a terrible app.
Um, ESPN Plus ruins lives. And
True.
I think that ESPN Unlimited is like, just salt in the wounds, gangrene in the orifice, if you will. Um, the fact that they rolled out an even more expensive package of fucking bullshit. Um, I think Paramount Plus is gonna be better only because I have it already because it's to watch Italian soccer. But I imagine that not having to pay $80 for a fucking main card on a pay-per-view is gonna be favorable
Which we all
to
do every time, right?
yeah.
100%. Grimy says 6 weeks. What are we gonna do? Well, if you weren't such a casual and only a UFC fan, you would know that there's plenty of combat sports events happening
No, you mean
constantly that aren't the UFC.
see,
Show other. Would you talk about this era on ESPN and what your thoughts are on it and how you feel about the UFC moving to Paramount?
he's
There's
excited.
only one thing more disgraceful than the heavyweight division, and that's ESPN. Buy ESPN. I'm not gonna miss them at all. Their website is terrible. I'm pretty sure their website, like, dude, whatever.
He's a
Move on.
bad man.
ESPN's terrible.
Well, I do want you to tell the audience about the pay-per-view thing going away and how that affects you.
Well, it isn't gonna affect me because I still have to pay for pay-per-views, like I
Same.
always have been doing, by the way.
Yeah, of course. We all always pay for pay-per-views. It sucks. So we're really happy here in the States. But yeah, like for a lot of the world, like they're still gonna have pay-per-view because is it because Paramount Plus like isn't a thing in other countries?
Not
Or
in France.
Well, let me
Yeah.
tell you guys about these things called VPNs, and show whether if you use one, I'll give you my Paramount Plus login, and then you can be on a VPN, and
we would never promote, using a
Sharing
VPN.
screens,
Obviously,
yeah.
paying the full price for pay-per-view is always the best choice.
Yeah, Gio, I'm
Actually-
totally not interested in that offer you just made to me.
Well, yeah, you guys totally shouldn't drop that in my Discord and then like screen share it, so we can all watch the cards. Anyway, I'm canceling ESPN so fast. Here's the thing about that. I got the Disney bundle, son.
Oh, same.
So it's like, well, like I still want Hulu, and I guess ESPN's cool because
But you can switch the bundle to the because I switched mine from ESPN to the HBO so you can have Disney Plus,
Oh.
HBO, and Hulu. I switched it, and it didn't cost me anything.
Is it
So.
PFL still going to be on ESPN Plus
Yes,
though?
yeah, and
Mm.
ESPN Unlimited apparently. Even though I never bought that shit, and I was able to watch PFL this morning.
Gio, can I ask you a question? Do you have your sleeve over your hand like a emo kid in seventh grade?
Uh, Bro, you sent me a picture of yourself in a fucking tank top. You took a selfie. Okay, shoulders up to not reveal your larva-like body. Okay, because you were feeling yourself so hard from winning a draw.
I was
For
just curious. I was
And
just curious.
your problem is that this goddamn waffle tee is like a size too big.
I was just curious if you had your sleeve over your hand like a 14-year-old emo girl.
So let me explain. So
But you have an answer to this?
given that I'm propped this way, right? Like the shirt is being tugged a little bit to the left. Therefore, this sleeve is down more. See, if I show you this arm, you see how this one's like up.
Yeah, nobody cares about that.
So if I stand
ESPN
up,
went after
now see,
WWE instead. ESPN, Netflix are trash streaming
although
services.
nobody cares, you just fucking.
Netflix has HBO now. So you're saying I could just get Netflix and have HBO, but it's like I still kind of want to watch PFL on ESPN Plus, and I still want to watch Hulu, so I might as well just keep it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Just don't get ESPN Unlimited.
No, I mean that's retarded. God,
Actually,
this is
retarded.
stupid. Anyway, Gilly is cold. I guess so. Oh yeah, so Kyle, talk to me about ESPN, the end of the era, moving to Paramount. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, seeing as how at the beginning of the year I was in France and there is no ESPN Plus to use to watch the fights, I say fuck them. But I still have to pay, like a responsible man. Have to repay
All of us.
the fights for every card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Unfortunately, right at this moment, Paramount is not an option for me to stream the fights. So I will still have to use these weird Indian sketchy looking websites. And
Why is Paramount not an option for you?
it's not available in France.
Are you? I thought you were in America.
Based Paramount.
Well, right now I am. I'm literally gonna see Gio sometime next week and fly out.
Oh,
after
okay.
that.
So got it. So by the time the UFC starts up again, you'll be back.
I'll be gone. Yeah.
Got it. Paramount will hike up its price by the end of the year. Probably. It'd be smart. I mean, they literally paid more than their company is worth
They did
to acquire the streaming rights for UFC, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And don't forget fucking South Park, dude. They spent what is it, another $4 billion for South Park?
Wow, I didn't know that.
So yeah, that was before they even had the deal with UFC. They bought South Park for $4 billion, 100% of the rights and everything.
Yeah. Paramount's been known to overextend, but they've actually been smart about it pretty much. I mean, so far.
You know, by the way, Gio just says that because he's a shill for the company because he works for them.
Not a 10.
Oh yeah, you can't say nothing bad about them.
Exactly.
So give me a bad story about Paramount, then, Gio. I want to hear it.
So,
I mean, honestly, it's like they're better than Netflix when it comes to a lot of shit.
I'm under the impression, and a lot of people disagree with me, so I'm interested in your guys' thoughts on this. I'm under the impression that pay-per-view is not going away. You know, in the States or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it'll come back eventually at the end of the Paramount deal, maybe during it. I think it's possible. What are your thoughts on that, Kyle?
I mean, yeah, I definitely can see it coming back if they're seeing that they're spending more money and not bringing in as much money when they actually do the math of the $7 billion they spent compared to how many fights they put on, how much they give fighters, and etc. I mean, maybe in a year or so they'll have the numbers down, and then If it's bad, they'll probably pop back up on the at least a cheaper version of it. You know.
Okay.
I think they'll
Um,
just raise the subscription price more than
Yeah,
likely.
they could do that, but you know, there's some people that just
show
don't
other. What do
watch
you think about
sports.
that? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree with what Gio said. I think they're just gonna like raise the subscription price.
But what about the people who don't watch the sports and just has the fucking Paramount, been using Paramount for like Dexter or whatever the fuck they watch and don't watch sports? They have to pay more now
Yes. Yes,
for
that's
like
how.
no reason, just because they acquired a new company. Like I would think they would
Yeah, I
have
could
like a
see
That's
that.
second section
capitalism.
ad, like an add-on, for like $5, whatever it may
So,
be.
you guys are basically telling me, you and Gio are telling me that you don't think that pay-per-view in the States will come back in its current form.
Oh, in its current form?
Well, sorry. I mean, like, do you think like ever like pay-per-view will come back like for the UFC?
I mean, I
Yeah,
think it'll probably reemerge in like a kind of like slimy, like more disguised way, like as a different package, as like you know what I mean, like
I don't
something.
understand because what I'm thinking is like the Zone when the Zone started, they said it's gonna be the end of
oh yeah,
pay-per-view, and
yeah.
then was like Triple G versus Canelo. They're like,
Mhm.
just kidding. We're gonna lose out on too much money if we don't make this a pay-per-view.
Yeah, okay,
Betty's
when you
such a
saying
big
that, I
fan.
can
He
see
goes,
that.
"This is a real I know Betty's absolutely right." He goes, "This is a real meeting of the minds. You are like asking us these questions as though you're holding court, dude. None of us know exactly what. I mean, it's gonna be some
Well,
fucking
you act like any panel is not just like
no.
purely speculative bullshit. So,
No. I'm just saying this particular question. Like, what do you think is gonna happen actually? Because we've had this conversation kind of before, but what
well,
do you think's
dude,
gonna
I
happen?
mean, like, okay, I don't.
No, because you have a
You
theory,
do you
so
have a panel like yours where it's all just nonsense and they're just people like, calling each other Jews and like I don't understand like what
you got called a Jew one time and you're still not over it.
but it's like you're like
Actually, you
yeah
get
like
called a Jew on your
you're
own
really
panel.
holding court. It's like you're asking us questions. It's like well what the fuck do you
I'm
want me
just
to do on
giving.
this panel, bud?
No, I'm just giving you shit, dude.
Buckaroo.
Like, no, for real though. You have a theory, so right?
Yeah, I think that pay-per-view is not done. I think it'll come back.
Yeah. Do you think it'll come back the same price or cheaper?
That's a great
Like an
question.
add-on, like
God,
maybe like an
it would
add-on.
be so stupid to have it be $80, man.
Yeah.
My thing is that the UFC is they're stuck on paying fighters 18% of the profits. Um what's he showing? What's he got there?
What's he got? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, nice. So yeah,
Let's
so
go, baby. Let's go.
so go back to
The whole debuts.
All
Team
right, well that
OC,
was
baby.
interesting. Um
yeah, that's the kind of thing you only see on one of Idaho's panels.
damn
It's all
straight, buddy.
tomfoolery on
You
mine,
want
but
shirtless Kiwis? This is the
yeah,
place to be right here, bud.
serious
Um
business.
Oh wait, my bad. Wait, will you get banned for that? I didn't even think about that.
No, he's not gonna get banned, bro.
no. No.
And I would know,
No.
dude. I just came off a 7-day ban. But, dude.
Um
It's summer where I live. It's real hot over here right now.
yeah, no worries. I mean it is summer. You guys are on the opposite. You guys are upside down right now. Maybe you do better for that reason on picks, because the blood is rushing to a different part of your brain.
Bro. All right, calm down. Show the.
um Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, dude, is it gonna be the same price? God, I don't know. So the UFC is stuck on paying the fighters 18% of profit, or yeah, like that's like in their profit, they pay
Yeah.
fighters 18%. So my issue is like the champs are not going to get pay-per-view points anymore. So I wonder if their contract is going to be restructured based off of that. I sure hope so, but I don't really see it happening.
Mm.
So I think that that's going to See,
Do you
fighters are
think
so
that's gonna
dumb.
change contracts? Do you think that's gonna like dramatically change them?
God, I mean, dramatically. I mean, here's the thing: is like fighters are so dumb, they won't care.
Yeah, they won't.
They won't.
They'll
They
never
won't fight it.
unionize.
They'll just take whatever the UFC says. Here's their contract. They go, sounds good. Probably don't even
Yeah.
fucking read it, and then they just continue to get bent over and fucked by the
Yeah.
organization.
Yeah.
So I don't think that really
Probably.
matters, but it is a concern of mine. It's like, damn, like, and then also you're gonna have like the UFC is gonna have a boxing league, and it's like, well, if guys are making more over there, it's like, why would they even fight MMA?
Bro, I really don't think that pans out, man. The boxing league.
Do you have any
No, you
other
don't.
thoughts on that, or just this blanket
Well,
statement?
I mean, it's just it's like, okay, so the UFC, they did this thing where they were emailing people asking them, it's like, yeah, if you want to invest like 15 grand in like these UFC gyms that they were gonna have popping up all over the place. It's like they embark on these like ventures and shit, and like, they kind of like just don't pan out, and kind of no one ever talks about them again. I guess Power
So
Slap still exists, but
so you don't think that them changing a act of legislation, the Ollie Act, and having it being very favorable towards them would kind of be a game changer in one of their endeavors, working out or not?
I mean, yeah, it's like, I mean, you're talking about fighter pay, right? And it's like, and then it's like, I mean, are they gonna pay? Because boxers on an average obviously make more than MMA fighters, right? So like,
No,
just in the
they don't.
world, sure they
No, the
do.
average MMA fighter. Well, okay, maybe in the world, the average UFC fighter definitely makes
Yeah,
more than the average
UFC, and
boxer.
yes,
Because
UFC is
like
a
some boxers
monopoly.
get paid like $300 to fight on the undercard.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
the regional MMA fighters, dude, they're lucky if they get
You
food, bro.
probably got a point there. You probably, yeah. Okay, go ahead and continue.
Yeah, and so it's like, is fight. How are you gonna deal if you're the UFC is owning everything, right? Boxing league, right? I mean, how are you? I mean, how does fighter pay work? That right there, that's like a,
What?
you
Well,
know,
I mean,
why is a
I guess,
boxer more interested in
I
the
guess you
UFC?
haven't read any of the documents or read or heard any news on this
Insult me.
Zuffa boxing, TKO boxing thing, but they did announce minimum pays for
Did they?
boxers. Yeah, and I don't remember what it was. I don't know if anyone
I
can
thought it
give
was
me that
like
information.
36,000 or something like that.
Shit for not reading it. You
Something.
don't.
Yeah, so you got guys like making 12 and 12 coming off Contender, and then like dudes are making 36 G's minimum
Yeah,
to fight in boxing. It's
that's
like that makes
exactly
no
my
sense.
point.
Mm.
It's exactly my point. Yeah, I mean,
I'm not going to answer your
men.
racially charged question on there, bro. Regional MMA fighters on Fight Pass make $400 to $900 generally before sponsors and bonuses.
No, I am not Matua.
Yo, I have a
UFC
question.
is the upper league of MMA, and they barely pay more than bottom tier boxing. You're retarded, Black Betty. Like, you're actually really stupid because the UFC pays way better than the average boxer gets paid. Like on an
Dude,
undercard that you're seeing, like the top end boxers get paid way more than the top end MMA fighters. But like thinking, it's like
I know there's still so much more money in boxing as an industry than there is in MMA by so many times, dude.
okay, but
Like,
the undercard fighters still get paid peanuts compared to what the average
yeah,
MMA fighter gets paid in the UFC.
I mean, yeah, I mean, true, and the UFC
You
is a
can't compare a
monopoly,
league
but-
to a whole sport, dummy. I just did.
No, no, I know.
I just did.
I just did. You don't have a counter argument for it, so.
Are you talking to me?
Is Bia Brooklyn Matua? No. Bobby Green got paid like
Yo.
$250K today to put the biggest bore fest ever. Exactly. You'll never see that in boxing with the fucking old journeyman fighter who was never a champ.
Yeah, I have
So-
a question. Your opinion on something, right? So you were asking.
what is this, a panel where you just ask questions and stuff now?
Yo,
You're holding court.
It was, bro. It was one.
What, are you gonna hold
question.
court?
And it was Betty. I was responding to Betty's comment, but
Uh-huh.
also yes, this is a panel where open forum sort of. So about pay-per-view coming back, right? What do you
Mhm.
think the timeline is before, like how like relatively how long into 2026 or
Oh, I
or
don't think it
whatever?
comes back anytime soon. As far as that,
What do you
I
think
think it
has
would.
to happen for them to reintroduce it?
Well, kind of like what Kyle said. I think that they'll start looking at their finances and just be like, "Damn, like there is a margin of money to be made by bringing it back," and only then would they like after assessing that would they be like, "Oh, like
Do
maybe we should
you
bring this back," and it would be for like a big fight, right? Like it's like some
right?
crazy big fight, like just like DAZN did. I think it would be very similar to DAZN bringing back or bringing pay per view to their platform after saying they wouldn't have it on there.
So I have a theory that basically the whole like the idea that there's no more pay-per-view is something that like comes before the reintroduction of it, and that these things are planned and scheduled far in advance.
Hmm.
Like,
Interesting.
you
So you
know,
think they already have a game plan for when they're going to reintroduce it?
yeah, I would imagine that Paramount knows like roughly, it's gonna be like first, second quarter 2027 or something like that. They already have, and they're figuring
Hmm.
out how exactly to do it in like a smooth way that people won't just, you know,
Be
it won't
outraged by.
cost. Yeah, which people really never are enough to actually cancel their subscriptions en masse. That's the
No,
thing.
because all you guys are weasels and you'll watch everything the UFC puts out anyway and complain about it while also doing so. And I'm
Bitch,
right there
listen,
with
you
you.
fucking, yeah, you are.
That's funny.
Idaho, before you can change the world, Idaho, you have to realize that you are a part of it.
Mm-hmm. It's like some conceive, believe, achieve ass shit that Luke Rockhold would say.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
I saw that on some girl's t-shirt. She had big tits.
Nice. That's great.
very nice.
That's what I was doing in Vegas. What are you doing in Vegas right now?
What am I doing in Vegas?
I'm
Kicking it tough,
fucking,
bro.
yeah, I know.
I'm like grand all the time.
But I wish you would have come to 323. I know you couldn't, but it was a really dope crowd to
It's
see
too
the
much money to make.
Yeah,
Fuck Luke Rockhold, Steve Asplin. What? Yeah, yeah, Isha. That's fantastic. All right. Well, anyway,
Wait, what
I
is
think that it's about time to wrap up this panel. Is there anything else, anything any of you would like to say to the people before we get the hell out of here?
Oh yeah,
Well,
there is something actually. The meta analysis or the meta based ranking system that's going to be introduced apparently. About that Kyle was
I have
telling me
no
about it.
idea
I
about
looked it
that.
up.
Tell me.
Yeah, no. So apparently, UFC rankings are gonna be like Kyle told me about it. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, so I looked it up. Yeah. So Zuckerberg is apparently they're gonna use some algorithmic based way of of ranking fighters that supposedly for to offer more transparency, things like that. It's already been criticized before the fact as
Well,
being
Dana White
open
has
to.
actually been talking about doing some AI rankings for some time, so I guess that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
he made a
When's that
video
getting rolled
like
out?
a couple days ago, and he's like, "Oh, I just got out of board meeting with Zuckerberg in Hawaii, talking about how they're going to implement the new ranking system in January, and that they said that they're gonna in January that they're gonna disclose on how the ranking system's gonna work,
Hmm.
how the AI is gonna
So
determine."
what did you guys want to say about that? It's bad or it's good or
Oh well,
just
no,
breaking the news?
I don't know. It's like I don't know if it necessarily changes anything. It's kind of a weird I imagine it's an endeavor that's costly. So it's like to what obviously the UFC doesn't spend money unless they benefit. So it's like, I'm just thinking it's like to what benefit is this? It's obviously not for the stated purpose of offering transparency to fans. You have to be retarded to believe that.
Yeah,
So it's like,
I don't know.
yeah.
I mean, you know what? It's probably sponsored by Meta, so they're probably
Well, no,
not
it
losing
is meta
money.
technology. It's
But
like
you
a.
understand what I'm saying, though? It's
Oh yeah,
probably
yeah,
more
of
of like a
course, yeah.
plug for Meta AI than anything else.
Yeah.
Sure. In the UFC,
Well,
yeah.
I could be wrong, but that's what it
No,
seems like to me.
that makes. I guess that makes the most
pretty
sense.
logical. Yeah, makes sense.
Um, the Gamer Warrior. Ash Ketchum has like his Greninja. Oh god, who gives a fuck? Offering transparency, MMA, yes. Show Weather, do you have anything to say to the people before we end this goddamn stream?
Kevin Vallejos is the greatest fighter of all time.
Big
Yeah.
facts.
And
Kyle.
Manel
The
kept
last
the
lock.
champion.
All right.
Oh man,
Kyle,
the
you got
last
I know,
fight card of the year was.
What was your
Gio,
favorite fighter this year?
did you not hear me when I said Kyle? Do you have anything to say?
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
I got excited, bro.
It's all right. It happens.
Well, I would say the last card of the year I loved how it ended. The last like 3 fights were pretty
Yeah.
nice, or two fights were nice, and like I'm excited to see what's to come. I want to see what this White House card is going to be like. That sounds pretty sick.
Ugh.
Nah.
Want to see John Jones? I want to
You
see
just watch the
John Jones
UFC, don't
come
you?
back. No. What do you mean? I'm always watching your shit. I just don't talk. I don't talk in the fucking.
All right, fair enough. It's just, you're excited for the White House card? Why?
Yeah.
Only because like I was in the Navy. I'm American. I love my country. I want to see 250 years celebrated with a fight. That sounds pretty sick to me. I don't care who's fucking fighting or not. I just want to see it.
You don't care who's
EV,
fighting?
brother.
It's the White House card. I mean,
Couldn't
yeah,
you
of
just
course,
do
I
it
would like
not
to
at the
see
White
certain
House?
fighters fight, but I just, it's cool to see 250 years of America fucking play out like that. You can call
It
it
makes it
stupid all you
better
want,
for
bro.
you
It's
if it's at
whatever.
the White House, though.
Yeah, look, for
Yeah, what's
me, I
different?
mean, I think it's pretty cool that they're gonna let the military go and fucking watch the fights. I mean, I think that's really cool.
Interesting. Very interesting. All right.
Sorry, that sounds
Well,
stupid.
no. I mean, I think that's a fine reason to be excited for the White House card. It's going to be a great card. It just seems really dumb to me to do an
Yeah, I
event at
agree.
the White House. It's going to be very inaccessible.
I
It's going to
agree.
inconvenience a lot of people.
It's also very. It's still doesn't. It's like the level of security clearance involved in that. It's like it just seems
It's not going
still
to be
to me
open to the
improbable.
public. It's
No,
going to be very
it's gonna
exclusive.
be.
And
He
also,
already
the
said
bigger
how it's
issue,
gonna be.
Kyle, is
Huh?
I believe that our taxpayer money will be used to
Oh,
fund that event.
100%. 100% it will.
So when you say
I mean, Dana White
250
already
years of
said
America
he
being
has to
celebrated with
have
this
a
card, it's like,
open checkbook for this. I mean,
what's that?
I don't know if he was clear about it. He did say that the UFC is paying for a hefty lump sum.
A hefty lump sum. You actually believe the UFC is paying a hefty lump
Not all of
sum?
it. There's no way. I'm definitely assuming there's going to be some sponsorships involved. I'm definitely going to assume that some taxpayer money is going to be involved. But
Which is an
it's
outrage, right?
bad.
That's
But
not
I
patriotic.
mean, I think parts of me really doesn't think that's going to happen because I think that would be a big argument, right? And I think they would figure out Dana's
You also
wise
live
enough
in
to get
France and
sponsorships.
don't pay. You
It's
do live in
it's
France and don't
definitely
pay
going to
a
be
minimum
funded
tax.
heavily by the
I
taxpayers.
still pay American taxes. Doesn't matter where you
They aren't
live. You're
letting the
still
military
fucking
watch
trying
the
to get your
fights.
ID cards, put some
It's
stuff. You still pay.
tacky. It's not going to happen. I hope not. Fight for the troop. Fight nights were awesome. The White House card is the last thing you need to be worried about where your tax money is going to. Yeah, thanks, Non Name, bro, for the just incredible insight you always
I
bring
mean,
in the
yeah,
chat.
you're right. That is fact.
All right, guys. Well, I think it's time
Yeah.
to get the fuck out of here. So
Yep.
I'm gonna kick all you guys out of here,
I'm
and
gonna
we're gonna
I'm gonna go live to celebrate
All right, brother.
not being able to
America.
for 7 days.
All right,
America.
well, get
We're
the
my
hell out of here.
country.
God bless, guys.
Shirtless
God bless.
kitty. All right, see you later, bro. All right, guys. So that was our little post show. Sorry, the streaming was sporadic this weekend. It'll probably remain that way until next week when I do get back home from Vegas. So I want to appreciate all you guys hanging out. You guys are all great. And Matua, you fumbled the bag. You were supposed to be on this panel, and now I'm very upset with you. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys all have a great weekend. Rest of your weekend, have a great night, and we're gonna wrap it up.
What the hell?
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Man, you